Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Texas Southern versus Alcorn State college basketball matchup on Monday, March the 4th, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one style service. Those products not available on the website, so you got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, text that number. But let's get to this one. Texas Southern taking on Alcorn State. It's the SWAC, of course, one of the worst conferences in all of college hoops. But it's Monday, and this is what we cover. And we know that this will be the last Monday covering SWAC action, so let's enjoy it while we have it, right? Because we know that, a lot of conference tournaments start this week. And, at the latter part of the week, especially today, the A-Sun starts. But, as the week goes on, more and more of these smaller conference tournaments. And then next week, the big boys take front and center. You have the ACC, the Big Ten, the Big 12, the Pac-12, everybody kind of, Mountain West, everybody in action. So it is March. It is March Madness. This is kind of what we wait for and what college basketball really is known for. So let's jump on board here. Texas Southern, Alcorn State. Texas Southern 13-14, Alcorn State 11-17. Both these teams playing great basketball coming in. 8-2 straight up in their last 10 games. Texas Southern just 6-3 at home, while Alcorn State dreadful 6-14 on the road. But a lot of these times when you aggregate the numbers over the course of the season with SWAC, MEAC, Southland teams like this, you have to remember these guys scheduled big out of conference. So it's like all those numbers include all that big out of conference schedule that they played, prior to, January. When we look at the first meeting of these two teams, it was at Alcorn State. It was all Texas Southern in that game as a 1.5 point dog, winning 72-61. That one was back in late January. So it has been a while since these two teams have met, and both these teams have had a lot of success since then. Alcorn State has reeled off now 6 consecutive wins since that loss against Grambling back on February 5th. Meanwhile, when we look at Texas Southern, this team also reeling off 4 consecutive wins. Their last loss also against Grambling and Bethune-Cookman. So both these teams have struggled against the same teams, and have had success against a lot of the same teams. The Texas Southern, second place in the SWAC coming into this one. So, conference seeding in the tournaments all matters for these guys, and, expect Texas Southern to really play hard in this one. They play really solid defense, and which is, like I said, you have to factor in all those out-of-conference games that they played, and you look at the schedule, they played a lot of the big boys, and still to have these kind of defensive numbers is very, very impressive. I do like the way Alcorn State hits the offensive boards, but most of their other offensive numbers kind of middle of the pack. And Texas Southern, they're not a great shooting team, not a great three-point shooting team, but Alcorn State's defense is on the hideous level in the 300-plus range. Once again, though, on the boards, not bad on the defensive side. We saw Texas Southern win at Alcorn State. I know Alcorn State out for revenge here. Just don't think that's going to be good enough. I'm going to take Texas Southern, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.